Hello, and welcome to another Twilight Struggle match with me, your pal Frantzypantz. This is our first match in the 2025 OTSL Gold season. Today we are playing Milos Kovacevic, something like that, Canadian player, who it showed him as being online a second ago. But we'll see what happens. Well, he appears to be online, and we have never played, though he is definitely a good player. Higher rating than me. So, yeah, we're going to have to play super well here. And I guess we're going to pause till he comes back. All right, so he's in. We're back. Let's go. Let's win our first OTSL game of the season. We played a sloppy ITSL game earlier today and ended up losing. So let's hope this one goes a little bit better. Alrighty. We have East European Unrest and Truman. We have SocGovs. I'd like to be able to coup Italy, or have the opportunity to coup Italy. But I also, with East European and Truman, I think this is going to be okay. Cambridge might be our headline here, because I don't think he's going to drop Europe or Asia in the headline, so we'll find out. Okay. Marshall makes sense. And he has no scorings. Okay. So I think we just go ahead and do the East European Unrest coup right now in Iran. And get a 6. Okay, that's a good start. I'll probably just drop Middle East here. I guess I could get a little greedier, though. That's for sure. Good to know that defectors won't be an issue in the early war, so I could headline decall or destall if I get them turn 2. I'm not holding defectors, I don't think. I suspect I'll space NORAD. I could hold it, I suppose. Um, I think I'm okay with just dropping Middle East here. But since I have 90 minutes to think about it, let's think about it. 3 ops gives me Dom, Syria, and Iraq. I don't really feel like cooing because let him coup if he wants to get into Thailand. SocGovs is another good hold card here. US Japan might go to South Korea. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop Middle East. It's a good card if I don't get 5-year plan or Europe. Okay, captured Nazis makes sense. Let's go ahead and put defectors into South Korea, because if he has Korean War, that's just going to be pretty obnoxious. NORAD going to space. Truman will do something, and then U.S. Japan will finish taking Korea if I need to, and maybe Afghanistan also to get domination. Again, we know he doesn't have it, but oh, big coup. Oh man, now I have to coup back with Truman. Nah, maybe I use socialist governments. Anything but a 1 here. Okay, barely enough. But I can't let him get in. Okay, so you can take Lebanon. It's a big coup with that Formosan. Good roll for him. Good roll for him. I could still get Suez. I could get de Gaulle. I could get 5-year plan in Europe. So, not a huge concern. Truman will probably go to Iran. Oh, another 4-op for him. We have 1 up our sleeve. Okay, in that case, we'll take this, this, and this. Okay, now Truman, I guess gonna go to Afghanistan. Nasser. Okay. That's fun. You know what? He can get to India first anyways. Let's go to Libya here. Because I don't want to get blocked out of there. Alright, so NORAD will be good if we get UN. There are a lot of red cards left. This is more blue than red here. He had 3 4-ops. I had 1. Purge is the only one left, though. So if I get Purge and Blockade, then we know that he is not going to be able to. Okay, interesting. He cannot. Okay, de Gaulle gives us France. Gives him a coup somewhere. We can 5-year plan Asia if we want. I think I'm okay with this. And there's Purge. So he got 4 of the 4-ops. Interesting choices. Interesting choices. Five-year plan in Asia makes sense. China card. I think I like that. However, I don't have any destall fuel. Yep. Let's go ahead and do it. He doesn't have any 4-ops left either, so if he coups here, he could have access over to Pakistan, of course. I expect he'll coup. Doesn't Don't know why he wouldn't coup. Truman is out, so he could poke and stuff, but he can't, okay, gonna do some, help me get my D-stall. Interesting that he didn't coup there. And like I said, that does give me Milops, and he does not get Milops, so. Oh, oh. Guys, this game is not starting well. Happy to have Europe, but deesh, it's not great. With the rolls and the cards, once again, having trouble. Okay, but we at least have a little bit of fuel for our D-stall. Let's see what he does here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Okay, gonna Fidel it up. That makes sense. Yeah, that's a sad loss, but again, we're 5-year planning Asia, so it's not the worst thing. 1, 2, 3. I think okay with Syria here. Gotta do that, 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 and that. Gotta protect that. Gotta get one more in there. So many things to do here. So many things to do. Also gotta go here. This is probably first priority. You can get presenceless Asia. On turn 3, of course. Not gonna get it here. Okay, Olympic Games. Yeah, that makes sense. Need to get to Zaire also. I think 5-year plan is going to go to Venezuela and Zaire. Special will just go to France. Okay, there's CIA. That makes me feel a little better about everything. Okay. And he needs to get presence back in the Middle East also. With CIA going there, I could choose to protect France instead of going to Zaire, but I think that's probably still worth it. Okay, we're going to get maybe more. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. So we're not going to be presenceless in Asia anytime soon. That's good. That's good. Okay, he's not going to be presenceless there. So let's go here and here. Okay, so that's Asia. 5-year plan. So duck and cover containment Indy Reds left for him. Blockade Romanian, Arab, Israeli, decall Vietnam, Kamakan. No, Kamakan, was that? Yeah, Kamakan is out. See if he decides to poke France here. When I'm purged, not much that I can do about it. So, and there's Vietnam revolts. Let's see what he does here. Probably, yeah. Again, that's hard pressed to take that. Suez still around somewhere. And there it is. Okay. So I didn't get any 4-ops, but there weren't any that we knew about. But I did get a bunch of 3-ops. Duck and cover, Suez, containment, independent Reds. which means he got Europe scoring, blockade, Romanian, Arab Israeli, and decall. Yeah. So that's rough for him. I think this is I think this is just socialist governments. Okay. Olympic Games is fine. We'll do that, and we'll do an Independent Reds coup over here. And we missed again. Okay, so now we should take India if he gives us the chance. We're going to have to give up Formosan, sadly, but we might be able to... Should also take Egypt. Interesting start to this game. Interesting start to this game. Do I want... Okay, Middle East scoring, which means I don't have to go for that. I will now go for India, though. With Suez. Space duck and cover in here somewhere. Okay, the board looks a little better now. Doesn't look awful. He redrew IP War. That's going to be hella frustrating, but, you know. Okay, what did he play so far? Just Mideast scoring. So he has Europe, blockade, Romanian, Arab Israeli, and decall. There's a decall. He doesn't have this card that we know of that he can. He has one unknown card, two one-ops, two two-ops, and Europe scoring. Unfortunately, I would have to spend containment to get domination in Europe. So I can't do that. Or make him spend Romania, but he's not going to do that. So we're probably going to get 1 point back. He's probably thinking about whether he wants to spend China here to take India, or to attack India anyway. Or if he wants to just give blockade over there. Yeah, Formosan's just going to go to Taiwan. Okay, interesting. EEU. Okay. Let's do that and that. Okay, with special relationship. I know, he's going to poke France again. But he's not getting domination. That's for dang sure. He's going to get Nigeria. That's what he's going to get. Okay, so... That was the last unknown card, right? So blockade, Romanian, Arab-Israeli war, and decall. Fascinating. Fascinating. Intriguing, to say the least. If he doesn't... Gosh, if he doesn't... No, I have to space duck and cover. I can't fight for Europe. Not worth it. South America is going to be in trouble if I don't invest over there. We also know that he doesn't have Asia in his hand, because we know his entire hand. Blockade, Romanian, Arab-Israeli, and decall. And he's going to have to play Europe before he plays Romanian. It's probably going to be now. No, okay. Interesting. Okay, that missed. So duck and cover to space. That fails. That's fine. And then Formosan in Europe. Okay, so we get a point. We get 2 points from that, right? Yes, 2 points from Europe. So blockade, Romanian, and decall. All right, let's do that. Formosan. And then he's planning to blockade. Oh, he's going to blockade decall. That makes sense. So this will be Romanian. If he doesn't go there, I'll put one here, and one here with containment. That's going to be my play. This will be my coup, if I get one. Spacing deep. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so now he can space blockade, unless I'm adding something incorrectly here. Do that. Okay, come on. That and that with containment. So he has blockade and Romanian. He also has China, I guess, but can't give China unless he overprotects Thailand. Gotta keep this realign possibility in my mind for later. Yeah, that's a good play. Good play. And he headlined that so fast. Oh my goodness. So fast. It's probably grain sales. Could also be missile envy. I do like Muslim to get him out of here, though it has been scored. Quagmire also good, but again, if I'm worried about missile envy, what? He's gonna get a 3-op coup or something. So I think it's just Muslim, because I can also get OPEC points. I think that's fine. Yep, there it is. All right, so let's give him. I think we give him U2. All right, so Muslim Revolution, Missile Envy, and U2. It's a pretty awful hand. I could potentially have no more China card issues if I give both Nixon and Usuri, but don't like that idea. All right, I like the idea of a 4-point OPEC. Oh, there's so many bad things here. He's probably going to get control in Africa because I'm going to have to give up nuclear subs. Flower power. Okay, that's interesting. It's early flower power. Early flower power. All right, well, let's go ahead with the coup here. All right. That is Nixon. Gone forever. Can realign me if you'd like. I can still coup Saharan states and realign or flip Nigeria. I mean, with With this hand, I don't know what's going to happen, but... Okay, not realigning. Latin American Death Squads. Okay, I think we take our 4 OPEC points. And let them realign, and then we give nuke subs, of course. Oh, it doesn't have any scorings. Really? That's interesting. Good grief. Glad that missed. Those things hit on me all the time. Voice of America. In the discard. Oh, I need to take this back too. Holy smokes. Okay, CIA. Yep. All right, so we got to do 1, 2. I think we got to do this. And we give Usuri, and then we give nuclear subs. Africa, really looking bad right now. So terrible. But that's the only one that's really looking terrible. It's true. And this is like the best time to give up nuke subs also. Warsaw Pact. Okay. That's fine. I think we'll go there. It's okay. Let's do this. All right, so now we have all of the China card, US-based China attack cards out of the deck. So, not too scary. Not too scary. Is he still a blockade? Okay, that's not scary. He can get up there, but yeah, it's still not scary. What do I do with this op? Get presence in Africa? I think I do this actually. It's gonna make it harder to hit with nuclear subs, and I'll coup. I can coup Saharan states with nuke subs. I think yeah, blockade's still around. Just not too worried about it, I guess. Interesting. Okay, I could also poke this with nuke subs. That's probably even better. Probably better. Puppets is going to be awful. I mean, Junta also. There's lots of ways he could get in here. Willie, go into space. Okay. That's a fail. And that is a break of your domination. I think I already played it. Did I already discard it? Yeah. Okay. What are we at now? 21 and 20. Three more discards than I've gotten so far. Got the time. Let's figure it out. Summit coup. Where's that going? Why? Okay. I mean, that works, but why not just place one back in there? I don't understand. Okay. Anyways, 5-year plan is in the discard pile. I did not factor that in. Summit is now in the discard pile. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There's 6 blue cards. Whoa. Oh, that's, yeah, that's correct. Summit, Latin American. Death Squads, Missile Envy. And Olympic Games also. That's one of them. And 4 2-ops. 4 5 3-ops. What are we missing? We're missing one of the 3-ops. OPEC, Quagmire. Socialist Governments is the one. That's it. Okay, yeah, it's a very blue deck. Very blue deck. Okay, this is interesting. Very glad to have South America here. Also happy to get a coup into Africa before he scores it. Right. Alright. I think it's just gonna go here. It's a big coup. And a brush. Not a brush. Or a bear trap. Okay, so we are getting rid of defectors. Okay. One and done. Very nice. And now we're going to take South America control after he coups somewhere. Maybe here. Maybe not. What is he going to do? Really hope he doesn't have Brush War or Junta. But we're about to find out. Che. Okay. That is an interesting play, because that's going to stop his domination if I hit. And it makes that realignable. Okay, so that was Che. He must not have a good hand, but like I said, there's just so many... It's kind of ridiculous. I really hope I get this without incident. If you have Brush War, please just miss. ABM. Nuclear test ban. Just miss. That's all I'm asking. Just miss. He's taking his good, sweet old time. That doesn't mean he doesn't have it. Oh, he also loses 2 points from flower power. I have OAS in Panama. Junta... He probably... Well... Maybe he wouldn't have cooed with Junta there. I'm not sure. Can't say. Alright, there's a NORAD coup. That's going to go for there, which makes sense. That's fine. Let's drop that for a butt-ton of points. Oh boy, do I feel better now. Even if he relines us out of here. Gosh, that just makes me feel a ton better about this. Asia is 1 point for him as well. Africa's going to be 6, if not 10, if he relines me out. Boy, that is... it's huge. Huge, huge, huge. Southeast Asia can also come in handy for him. But We Will Bury You would win us the game. Unless he headlines us scoring. Any wars also problematic for Milos. And he's still holding blockade. The only cards left that he'd even want to blockade are We Will Bury You and Cultural. Brezhnev's a great final AR play. So I don't understand that unless that's a mistake that I have in here, but I don't think it is. 28 and 21, 27, 21. There's one more discard still that we haven't accounted for. 4 scoring cards. Arab Israeli, Decall, Cambridge, Willie, Che, OPEC, Quagmire, Socialist, Suez, U2, and Muslim. CIA, Defectors, Special, Voice, Duck and Cover, East European 5-year plan, and NORAD. That's the one. Okay, now we're all caught up. I don't even have a card that I could space. Okay, Africa makes sense for him. Probably would have, I mean, not probably, he definitely would have preferred control. I guarantee it. But you can't bank on that happening. So right now he doesn't have any good regions. Southeast is going to be points for him, but that's not really considered a region. We're going to hold OAS again. If he spaces here, I will event one small step. How I Learned should probably go to, okay, 2 scoring cards. I'm going to put How I Learned here. And take it with Panama Canal. I think one small step will get us Haiti and Nicaragua. No. Or we event it. Kind of like eventing it. Kind of like eventing it. IP War could come back anytime, but he clearly doesn't have it, or he would have done that before Asia. All things considered, I'm pretty happy with this board situation. But again, there's a lot of blue cards to come, including Sadat, Grain Sales, Kennedy, John Paul, Puppets, Alliance. Alliance is nothing for him right now, just 1 point, but lots of bad things. We Will Bury You does not give us the game anymore. I should probably event one small step first, if I'm going to, just so I can probably event Repair Panama Canal instead of... Okay, there's Blockade. Finally drops it. What's he giving it up to? We Will Bury You. Okay. That's a good play. Well, that's now been scored. So, Panama, not so bad. Is he going to realign again? Maybe one small step is better here and here than eventing, because he's not even trying to space, and there's not a lot of cards to space. So, it could be a better move for us than eventing or taking this. UN still around. Junta. Brush War still around. Salt still around. Purge still around. Defectors is not around. Both of us have our Milops. It's either I event one small step, which is, I don't know. It's okay. Or I take these two spots if he doesn't realign us out right now. Here's a China card. Where's that going? Interesting. Well, that answers that question. If you want to coup now, that's fine. Now we can control China as long as we want. That's a lot of scoring cards. Southeast Asia is the only one left, up by 10 points. Board's looking pretty decent. Boy, oh boy, this is a pretty good hand. This is a pretty good hand. And now I can flip over here if he lets us. He might purge, so I think, yeah, I think this is just better anyway. Yeah, let's Brezhnev here. Yeah, that's fine, because now we can still flip with China if we want. And what are we cooing with? What are we cooing with here? There's some decent stuff, and there's also some bad stuff. Shuttle diplomacy is not good, but it's better if I flip this. But I have to. I have no choice. I have to play this anyway. So I think we're gonna. That could still come up though with South African. Maybe we go over here. Get a little risky. Okay. Yeah, not great. Okay. Now, is he gonna let us flip Thailand? I suspect not. Let's need to figure out where's special. Special is in the discard. So NATO. Man, we could also just jam into here. It's not bad. But I'm going to flip Thailand if he doesn't overprotect it right now. If he doesn't overprotect it right now, I am 100% flipping it. Make him use Brush War. Okay. Brezhnev is out. Purge. Cancelled. I have the only other 4-op. NATO is the last 4-op. 10 cards. Okay, so we have... He might have gunmen here. That is true. Cultural. OAS. Grain sales. Allende. NATO, UN. Colonials. And that's it. I will happily flip Thailand if you let me. Happily. Delightedly will I do that. With Southeast Asia unseen. And there's Brush War for influence. That's fun. Pretty okay with that. Okay, he finally did protect it. That's funny. I wasn't sure if he was going to do that. All right, so that's going to give him 6 points over there, and I don't think I'm going to fight him on that. NATO, on the other hand, I kind of like flipping. I kind of like that. With South African and Portuguese both still around, it would not behoove him to flip it back. Southeast, yep. Okay, that is his his quote-unquote good region. Okay, let's space grain sales. Hey, we got it off. Need to take this. Liberation theology. Okay. I think we can spend this. One. Protect that. Take that. And we can get that back. Yeah. With special gonna show up, I think. Actually. Do that. How about that? Gives them something else to worry about. Six, 7. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Interesting, though, that he does it like that. He must not have Camp David. That's just a better play with Camp David. Now I could UN colonials. Like that. Okay, I could take it with Allende or just let it hang. Man, I'm surprised he did not event Brush War. That is crazy to me. Okay. All right. And now we're eventing Cultural Revolution. Yeah, I don't see any reasons to be too upset about this board situation. He could poke us here, that's true. That's good for him, but it's going to give us 2 points even if he hits. He did hit, and he also had Dom anyways with Shuttle over there, so yeah, that's fine. Take that back. I mean, it's not great, but given the circumstances, I'm not going to sweat it so much. Okay, so that was cultural. 28, 44. All right. Eventing Junta on the final AR. That's interesting. I don't know how I feel about that play. Strange play indeed. Okay. I think that's just our coup target at this point, right? Oh, he has he does have lone gunman, so that's good. He also gets to see our hand, or he gets to see our headline. And there's nothing to discard. We don't have a good headline. But let's see what else we know here. So we have OAS, which we already knew about. John Paul Arms Race. Salt. Camp David Ask Not. And those are all the known cards. We also have Defectors, Socialist Governments, and UN. He has Lone Gunman, Portuguese, Cuban Missile Crisis, Our Man in Tehran, Puppet Governments, and Alliance for Progress. I think this just has to be SOC Govs, right? There's no choice. And I think he has to headline. He has to give us Lone Gunman, probably. Which we will use to coup Zaire, and then we'll repair over here. Probably. He does know we have Ask Not. Question is, do you want to give Gunman here? Do you want to give Gunman here? I could get rid of OAS here for free if I UN it. Now the deck is more red, which is exciting, especially given the fact that we have Defectors and Ask Not and UN. Yep, that is our hand. Voice of America. Ooh, that's a redraw. Okay, well, we're going to definitely do that. I think we're also going to do this with a special around. I'm not taking 2 out of the UK. Now, what is he going to do with Voice of America? Take 2 out from here. He wants a 3-point alliance. I'm sure that'd be nice. Can't space Portuguese. Interesting he didn't give Lone Gunman here. I should definitely coup no matter what happens. And I should definitely space Ask Not. Get rid of all these garbage cards. Now, if he gets Teardown or something, we still have a good shot at West Germany. So, it's good for us. We'll take it. We'll take it. Yeah, very curious where he goes with this. If it'll be worth repairing for us, probably not. Probably worth the coup still. Because I don't want him to give up Lone Gunman. I want him to get rid of it so easily. Ah. It's interesting. I have no access back up there, so I can't get Middle East Dom. But I can coup. A 1 or 2 would be pretty disastrous here. But I think I gotta do it. Okay. Alright, so now you're going to take this. You can't take this and this. Need to coup Haiti also. Okay, Cuban Missile Crisis. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Camp David. We do need to get South America domination back as well. And we need to coup Haiti. And we need to space John Paul, probably. Nah, probably need to space Astronaut. UNOAS. See if he goes for Egypt here. Arms race is 3 points, but is it worth it more to take South America domination back? Probably. I think I would say yes to that. Definitely want to take this also. Salt is probably not going to get evented, actually. I need to play like it's not going to get evented. There's nothing out there. It's turn 7 after the reshuffle, so what are we actually going to do here? Great question. I think we probably take West Germany before we take Uruguay, actually. Teardown could be painful. Tracking is not 100% accurate here, of course. I know most of his cards. Okay. This could be problematic, but I do have presence over there. Okay, we knew that one was around. What's he... Oh, didn't even break. That's weird. Unless he's planning on playing... Actually, do this first. That should be your indication of what I have. So I could coup here, or I could coup here. This is probably better. I also need a coup there. That's 100% a spot I need a coup. No question. No question. All right, so we know he has Alliance, Our Man, Lone Gunman, and Portuguese, and one other card. Right now, he has 2 dominations on board, but we have a good situation in Europe and South America, and Middle East. Need to get rid of that Haiti op, because Q over here is horrible for us. Also would like to realign here, but don't know that I'll have that luxury. Okay. I don't know why I'm giving him tips mid-game. That was probably dumb. I could also just use Arms Race to take Peru. Probably not the worst play. But I should space Ask Not first before any of that. Okay, there's Portuguese. Okay, well now I really can't afford to mess around here. Can't afford to mess around. I'm really surprised he did this with a special relationship instead of poking here. Now if he gets Chernobyl, I mean, it'd be tricky. That's all I'm saying. Be tricky. Okay, eventing our man in Tehran, yes. Okay, what are we getting rid of? Willie, one small step, OPEC, South African. Okay, Willie, one small step, South African, and OPEC. Still a redder deck. Okay, failed with the Ask Not. Arms Race, the only card we have left, and his is Alliance. Alliance and Lone Gunman. Okay. All right. I think we're just going to do this to take our domination back. If he wants to break that, go more power to you. Okay, so now he has 2 dominations. But I think our board situation, despite this, our situation looks better. He needs to also overprotect that. Because Iron Lady is going to be coming. Though War Games is definitely feasible for him. It all depends what scoring cards come out. Sad that OPEC is gone. That would have been a great 5-point salt play. Yeah, it's fortunate miss there. Okay, so interesting. Very, very interesting. Grain sales going to space is obvious. Vectors is gone. This is also a great spot for Brush War. This is a great spot for Brush War. How many points does he get right now? 8? How's he get? That's a lot of points. I really hope that doesn't. That's just, yeah, nasty. Middle East better come first, though even if it does, it's going to be bad. Great. Terrific. Oh, I don't know what to do here. Do not know what to do. I do not want to give up the China card. Yeah. How's he know? Oh, from the time. I think this is the biggest threat. I think that's the biggest threat, especially if he has a scoring card or something. That's just so awful if he does. If he has War Games and Asia here, very disappointing for us. Not sure if I want to go for Argentina or Zaire. Probably Zaire here, actually, because that leaves things pretty well locked up in Africa. Sorry, I'm getting a bunch of beeps and boops at this point for some reason. Yeah, if I'm able to hit on India and Middle East comes out before Asia, that'd be great. But I'm not going to bank on that happening. I think this is just worth more to us in the big picture. Especially with, I always want to say Our Lady, like it's a church or something, but Iron Lady. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay. Very nice. Iku's here. That'll be good for him. I will probably realign pretty quickly. Huh. I've had a lot of kebabs, it's true. I would definitely go for Nigeria here if I were him. I will go for India if I am me, which I am. I am me. Big roll. Big roll for him. Okay. Uh, let's do this. And miss. Okay. No CIAs to deal with, to worry about. That is terrible. If he has, Yep, if he has War Games, it's all over, and there's absolutely nothing we can do about it. However, we'll at least do this. And hope that the game continues. If not, it's been a rough start to the OTSL season. Everything's realigns here, though, which is kind of funny. Ah. Okay, well, he doesn't have War Games. That's good. So let's go ahead. Nah. No. Let's just go for some straight realigns. Hope for some lucky rolls. Go here first or here? I guess we'll go here first. That's good. I'll try here now. That's also good. Wow, fantastic. I love it. Absolutely love it. Now, what I don't love is the fact that we are definitely in War Games danger. We are in War Games absolute danger here. Okay. Well, we're going to go up here, realign again if we need to, with kitchen debates. Space that grain sales, and hold AWACS, I guess. £4 for us. If we get domination, that is 2 more. Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's worth it to 2 turns to go up there. Oh, this scoring card coming first makes me sick. Because he doesn't have any other good scorings right now. Central's 2 points, but it's not fantastic. And he still has Lone Gunman. This is, oh my gosh, this has got to be how we win this game. Solidarity event. Okay, that's annoying, but I think we don't have Dom there anyways, but we're gonna do that with Marine Barracks because I don't. Yeah, taking him out of Jordan or 2 ops out of Jordan doesn't seem very useful. Okay, Africa Dom, South America Dom. More battlegrounds in Europe, though. If he takes this, it'll basically be even. Middle East, we are up by 4. So we are up everywhere that's still to be scored except for Central, which is only 2 points for him. We just need our scorings to come, or we need to catch him with Lone Gunman. Those are the options here. Aldrich would be fantastic, though he might have Aldrich, in which case this is all moot. A moot point. Didn't get that realign on North Korea like I was hoping, but DEF CON hasn't really gone back up. Anton would be showing his heart rate right about now. Really, I just need to get Aldrich. Every time my opponent has a lone gunman, they get Aldrich. It's so frustrating. UN is even out. He can't UN it. He has to Aldrich it. Or or play it in the headline. Since he's peeking and he knows that I what card I'm going to play, if I'm going to lower DEF CON or not. Living dangerously. And there's Aldrich, but he's spacing it. Okay. So never mind that. That would have been a way to get rid of Gunman. Oh my gosh. That's frustrating. It's frustrating. He can also space again to get rid of it. I should have spaced grain right there. Dang it, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. I'll have to space it now. Gugh. Such a noob sometimes. Such a noob. Okay, that's also how you can get rid of, Oh, that's funny. Okay, now I think I take another crack over here. Or no, do I? I don't want to hold grain sales through. Oh, this is so terrible. This is really not what I had in mind. I think we have to space grain sales, as much as I hate to say it. He had Aldrich. He could have got rid of it that way, but he didn't. At least grain sales is gone. And what do we have here? What's your other card? Star Wars? What? What? That's crazy talk, man. That's crazy talk. Gonna hold Star Wars? I will try to terrorize it out of your hand, then. Man, that's so frustrating that he had Aldrich. He could have gotten rid of it that way, too. But he wanted to hold Star Wars. So I cannot drop Lone Gun. I cannot put War Games in the discard pile while he has Star Wars. Man, if I had Aldrich, it would be GG right now. Would be GG. And of course he rolls a 6 on that coup. Absolutely absurd. Okay, well this game's likely over. Just saying that because I have not seen frick, that was annoying. I think we just quag him here. Board's looking so good, apart from Asia. And there's Junta. Okay, well we can at least ABM. Okay. I have 2 bad cards, 2 DEFCON degrading cards. He misses there, which is fun. I could, oh my gosh, I could, cards are left. $25. Gosh, I hope he doesn't have War Games. I have a shot if he doesn't have War Games. I could also take Turkey here. Yeah, I think I have it if he doesn't have War Games. Well, no, because he has Star Wars and he can VOA. GG. This is where it hits. This is where it happens. Should take Turkey, though. Should definitely take Turkey. Damn it! Damn it! I was doing so well on the board. Ah, so frustrating. Well, thanks for joining. Lost 3 in a row today. And the second game I played poorly. That game, I feel like I did okay, but ugh. Ugh. Yeah. So, anyways, 0-1 in the OTSL. OTSL. Such a great Thursday of gaming, but it happens. All right, catch you later.